first verse we're doing a D, and we're pulling down our pinky for a hammer-on, pull up. Then we go to a G, and we're leaving our first finger on that D note. Then the next chord we go to is a C, and again we're leaving it. It sounds to me like Brian May's leaving his finger on that D note, and playing primarily the middle 4 strings. So we get something like this. That's a B flat, and right back to the D. So the intro just has a couple of the Ds and suspended, and then you begin the verse. Okay, the second verse goes like this. We're going to be playing a G chord, and we're going to hammer on the 3rd. So we're going to basically be doing it, but we're doing it with the open G. Doing there is I'm playing the G note and I'm muting the A string, okay, and I'm hammering on to the 3rd, which is the 2nd fret 4th string, and I'm leaving that D note again. 4 counts of that, and then we go into the C. 2 more counts of that. Then we go to a B flat. Then an E, A, F, and then the notes. The walk down is 5, 4, 3 on the 5th string, and then 5, 4, 3 on the 6th string. Then we go to a E at the 5th fret. And he plays an A, which is right below it with the root note on the 4th, and walks it down. So we got this. Or first verse, I'm sorry. So that's basically the rhythm guitar for that. The only difference is after the lead, instead of walking down the A, he does a stop. And that's the rhythm to it. And I'll show you the lead here after I switch guitars. Enjoy. So we start out sliding in from the 9 to the 10, so we're sliding into a D chord on the B and E string. Then we go up to 13 and stretch that up. Release it, and then we're going to stretch it up again and hit the 13 right below on the E string. Then we're going to a B and G string double stop. So I'll play that again. Okay, I'll do that one more time. Then we just follow through with that. On the G string, we're going to hit 10, 11. Then on the B string, we're going to go 10, 12, and hit the E string on 10. Kind of double stop that, I'm sorry. Then we go back to that stretch up. We're going to hit that twice. So for the last part of this riff, we're going to come basically in from a D sharp into an E. But we're just going to use the G and the B string. Okay, we're going to slide in, then we're going to hit 15 on the B, 17 on the B, to 15 on the B, back to 17 on the B, and kind of strike the 16 on the G string and stretch that up. So I'll show you that kind of slow. And we're going to release that to 14. So I'll do that again. Then we come up to 16 on the D string. 14 on the D string, back to 17. So I'll do that again. Then we come back to the 14 on the G. That's the lick. I'm going to touch on some of the licks that Brian does just before the lead here. So I'm going to show you a couple of those. He comes in with, it's a kind of a bluesy double step here on the G and B string at 12. Back to 10 on the G string, and then kind of a twill on that G to the D string at 12. So the first time you hear him kind of answering Freddie's vocals, he comes in with, and then he comes in with a G at the G chord that they do. He does a G7. Then he does a D to answer again Freddie's vocals. Then he comes into the lead.